Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. My name is Milind Deshpande. In this lesson, we are going to learn about countable and uncountable nouns. It is useful to know whether the nouns in our sentences are countable or uncountable. The use of the articles and an and other determiners or quantifiers depends on whether the nouns they modify are singular, plural, or uncountable. When a noun is countable, we cannot use the following words before it: a little, less, much. For example, we cannot say a little cars, or less cars, or much cars, because cars is a countable noun. Please note here that a little here is in terms of quantity, not in terms of size, because a little car may mean a small car, but we are not talking about size, we are talking about quantities here. When a noun is uncountable, we cannot use the following words before it: one or any other number, another, every, each, either, both, several, many, few, a, and an. So, for example, water is an uncountable noun, and we cannot say another water, every water, each water, etc. The verbs that we use in our sentences also depend upon whether the subject is countable or uncountable. We use different forms of verbs depending on whether the subject is singular, plural, or uncountable. A subject is always a noun. Look at the examples below. The river flows under the bridge. The water flows under the bridge. Now, the river, this is a singular noun, and the water, this is an uncountable noun. For both, we have used the same form of the verb, that is, flows. And in the next sentence, the rivers flow under the bridge. The form of the verb has changed because now the subject or the noun is plural. So when the subject is singular, we add an s or es to the verb, but this is only in the present tense. Now let us see how well we can identify countable and uncountable nouns. Here are a few words and pictures. The words are leaves, idea, conversation, money, time, grain, pain, fire, gold, flock of birds, and work. I will give you 10 seconds to think whether these are countable or uncountable nouns. Your time starts now. Okay, now let's look at them one by one. Leaves. This is a countable noun. The question is not whether you can count all the leaves on the tree. The question is whether this is a countable or an uncountable noun. The word leaves is the plural form of leaf, and therefore this is a countable noun. Any noun which has a singular and plural form is countable. Also, I can put a number before the word and say, these are 6 leaves. The next word, idea. This is a countable noun. I can say, I have two good ideas. Next, conversation. Let's make a sentence. He is having a conversation with his friend. So, conversation becomes countable because there is the article a before the word. He is having a conversation. The moment you say a, the noun becomes countable. And we can also say he is involved in multiple conversations. Next, money. We cannot use the word or we cannot say monies. There is no such word. So I can't say I have 5 monies. This word does not become plural by adding s. Therefore, it is uncountable. Time. This is a word which is both countable and uncountable. So if someone says, how much time do you want? Here the word time is uncountable. But if someone says, I told you 10 times to do it, then time becomes countable. Grain. This is a countable noun because the plural form of grain is grains. And I can say I have 5 grains of wheat in my hand. Then pain. Pain is both countable and uncountable. So if we say he has severe pain, then pain is uncountable. But if you say he has many aches and pains, then pain becomes countable. Fire. Fire is a countable noun. So I can say there was a fire in Mumbai. A fire, again, when we use the word a before the noun, it is countable. I can also say there were 2 fires on the same day. Gold. Gold is uncountable. We can't say 1 gold or 2 golds. Similarly, all metals are uncountable. Also, all liquids are uncountable. Just like water. We can't say 1 water and 2 waters. Next, flock of birds. A flock is countable. We can say 1 flock, 2 flocks, 3 flocks of birds. So collective nouns are also countable. And the final one, work. We can't say I have many works today. We can say I have a lot of work today. So work is uncountable. I hope this gives you clarity to the concept of countable and uncountable nouns. I hope you like this lesson. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to this video. Thank you.